Alright, here's a question where you have to find the function value given a ratio. So here's the ratio, it's in decimal format, and you're given an interval where you have to find it. So we know that as you go around a quadrant, like if this is 30 degrees here, that same ratio, say you're looking at the sine ratio, the sine of 30 is a half, that same thing will happen over here when this reference angle is 30 degrees. You're still going to have a ratio of a half. And down here you'll have the same thing, down here you'll have the same thing. As long as these angles are the same, then the ratio that comes from each of those angles is going to be the same. And if it's sine, I guess these ones on the bottom would be negative, but the ratio is the same. So they're saying in this first question they want an angle from 270, that's here, to 360. So there's going to be an angle somewhere in here, and they want to know what that angle is. Well, I can figure out the reference angle, but the angle they want is this whole angle. So say on that first question I'll take sine theta, and that says it's negative 0.9956. I know it's negative because it's in that quadrant. So now I'm just going to take my calculator and do the arc sine. So to get theta, I'm going to do the arc sine of 0.9956. Okay, calculator arc sine, that's that one, of 0.9956 equals. And the angle that it gives me is 84.6 degrees about. Okay? So that's 84.6, that's this reference angle right there, 84.6 degrees. But what they want is, like I said, that whole angle. So how would you get that whole angle? Hopefully you said I'd have to take 360 and subtract the 84.6. Let me do that. 360, subtract my answer. So my angle that is in the right quadrant there, down here, is 275.4 about. Okay, so that's one of them. Let's try a reciprocal one too. Let's try, say, this one. Cosecant theta is equal to 1.0480. Okay, cosecant, I don't have a button on my calculator, so I'm going to change that to sine theta. And what I did there is I just found the reciprocal. So on the other side, I'll find the reciprocal as well. What you do to one side, you can do to the other side. So now I'll take the arc sine of that, of 1 over 1.0480. Okay, let me do that. Arc sine of 1 divide 1.0480, go. And what that does is it gives me an angle of 72.6 about. 72.6 degrees. Now, in that question there, they want it from 0 to 90. Oh, there it is right there, 72.6. I don't have to do, that is my reference angle, and that's the quadrant that they want, so that'll be my final answer. If they would have said, say it's in quadrant 3, they didn't, but if they said it was in quadrant 3, then here's quadrant 3, this angle here would be my 75.2, but I have to measure it always from my initial arm, so I'd have to go all the way over there. So to get that one, it would have been 180 plus 72.6. Where did I get 75.2 from? That should have been 72.6. Whatever. Okay, hopefully that helps you on doing those questions.